Hey Colette, how you doing? Thank you for your submission. Let's go ahead and jump in. Let's take a look at your written rationale first. This is good. I think this is good. I think that you've done a good job describing things. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more in your written rationale regarding the individual logos themselves, specifically the visual approach that you've taken, and the reasoning why. Also, why you chose the particular examples that you did choose. So good job, and just always remember the importance of communicating your intent as a designer, uh, both verbally and in written format. It's really important. I think it's one of the most important things. I think it's probably one of the main things that students really don't understand while in school until they get into their first design position and really understand how the demands of the ability to be able to express yourself in your design intent and the decisions and the reasoning that you've made to establish your visual approach and your visual language associated with any assignment or project. So keep that in mind. So good job here. Let's go ahead and jump over to your sketches. This good job labeling your sketches. That's really fantastic. It gives me a really great idea of your thought process. So that's really fantastic. So at this point, this is what I'm going to say. I think these are good. I think this distinctive is great. You know why? Because it almost looks like a perspective almost of books and pages. I think that's interesting. And it's abstract, definitely, but it's definitely got an M shape to it, and it's almost indicating pages of books. So that's cool. You've got these are great. I see the ideas really churning here, and that's the important thing, as you know, in any sketch stage. The important thing, of course, is really getting the ideas going. It's something you can't do on computer. It's something you can't. The computer can't keep up with your thought process as well as sketching. So I'm a big fan of sketching, always have been, always will be. And I think it's one thing that many students really need to understand the importance of sketching. So good job here in your sketches. All right, so you've got your contemporary. I see M, but I'm not real sure what this kind of half moon shape is here. So I can't really comment on that. This is witty, but I'm just a little concerned that this might be have a little bit too much levity. It may cause the viewer not to take the company quite as seriously as they should, because this is kind of cartoony. It is fun. It's got a levity. It's witty. I agree with all of that, but I'm not real sure if it would stand up as a professional monogram. And this one also, I don't know what these other shapes are and what they're indicative of. I see the M in there, but I'm just not sure what the other shapes are. A lot of your others are really solid. I think as I said, I think the important thing is here you've got some really great ideas, and it seems like your ideas are springboarding off one another. So that's fantastic. At this point, I'm not going to tell you what direction to move in, and I think a lot of students appreciate that, especially at this point in a project where you've been working with the logo mark, the word mark, and now the monogram. So it's time really to take a look at these, and when you're moving forward, look at your word mark and your monogram along with your logo, your wordmark monogram. Look at them together, okay, and just make sure they're speaking the same visual language, and make sure that they're harmonious as viewed together. That quite often could entail having to adjust some of your previous work so that the three logos, the word mark, the logo mark, and the monogram, all work very well and speak the same visual language. All right, great job. So if you have any questions, please let me know. But yes, just go ahead and choose the direction you feel to be the most effective. All right, great job. Thank you.